If you want your ride to rev like a race car or look like a showpiece, this might be the place to come.
This is a 1930 Ford Custom. Fully custom chassis, custom A-arms, custom suspension.
Rick Serino is the man behind Horsepower Farm in Loudon. It's where motorhead dreams come true.
You can do anything you want. As long as you could think it, you could do it.
They can take any car and add a supercharger, better wiring, custom bodywork, slick paint. Basically, soup it up.
Most of the muscle car guys now are in their 50s, 60s, and 70s and don't like to work on it anymore, so I think we're filling that niche where we keep their cars going for them.
In the middle of this turbocharged atmosphere, Rick has added a new endeavor you might not expect here. Rick saw those extra parts around the garage as perfect material to create artwork.
Sometimes I just spill parts out and I look at it and I say, hey, that looks like a sheep's head. I'm gonna make a sheep, you know, or that looks like it could be an octopus. What if I did this? Okay.
What started as a hobby quickly grew into part of the business.
And every time I post something, it will go. Somebody would say, I have to have that. How much?
Rick starts by visualizing a shape. He then welds, hammers, and cuts incredible sculptures. Figuring out what he used might take a second.
This is a chainsaw chain. These are sprockets out of a rear end gear from a car. This is basically a ball off a tow hitch.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sure.
And these are just bike chains.
One of the most popular items is metal flowers. They start as rounded metal shapes cut on a plasma table. Then they're bolted together and shaped by hand into metal petals.
It's not easy work. It does take, you get a bunch of calluses and your fingers start to hurt after a while.
Whether you want flower power or engine power, they're growing it here on the farm.
Do you consider yourself more of a motorhead or more of an artist?
An artistic motorhead, because this is art too.
One thing Armand Morin loves more than anything, riding the open road. This is no ordinary bike. Do you recognize it?
I read about the Fiero car, which is part of the trike, and I said, someday I'm going to make a trike out of this.
In the late 1990s, Armand turned a Pontiac Fiero into a trike.
There wasn't many trikes on the road at the time. People wanted me to pull over. You're driving on the highway, just sticking out of the window, taking a picture and stuff like this.
A maintenance man by trade, Armand did all the custom body work himself. In fact, when he got into Harleys a few years later, his creativity took off.
I started making motorcycle parts, custom parts for Harleys.
His artistic pirate bike has everything you'd find on Blackbeard's quarterdeck, including the Parrot. Same with his award-winning Batman bike. Armand makes the metal parts himself, has them covered in chrome, and voila.
See, this is one of my designs, and I cut in the...
When Armand isn't adding beauty to his bikes, he's using those heavy metal skills for something more stationary.
The nice thing about working with metal, you can shape it in all different ways.
Armin got itchy on those rainy days he couldn't ride, so he started using leftover metal parts for statues and models, like this detailed truck. He kept going. A quick tour around his home in Chester, you'll find a dog made from a spring, a rebar gecko, or this really detailed eagle head.
Every piece is a single piece that I welded. So if you look on the inside, you see all the weld marks.
To see how he does it, we headed to his basement shop.
We're gonna make a bird. I start by drawing it, and it involves a brake rotor, an old saw blade, some rebar.
Since it's typical building material, he uses typical construction tools.
That'll be the neck.
Sometimes Armin will literally bend metal with his bare hands. Once the pieces are ready for assembly, Armin heads outside where he welds it all together. The final product can weigh a lot, but they can be a fun, durable way to spruce up the yard, which is also where Armin shows off his other passion, custom birdhouses. Many of these are based on buildings he's seen riding around New Hampshire. Armin has a day job, so all of this is just a way for him to relax and spend time dreaming up the next project.
I'm toying with the idea of making the White House, a birdhouse in the shape of the White House.
It's gonna be a big project.
It's gonna be big, pretty involved.
Yeah. Okay.
But the winter is coming, so.